without any further ado, let's get into it. Today we are reviewing the Air Jordan 3 Laser Orange. Actually, not a good one. What's going on YouTube? It's your boy J Rose. Welcome back to the page Ghostflykickz. We are on our way to 150 subscribers. Right now we're at 120. So please subscribe, share this video, and tell your friends to subscribe to this channel. I'll keep bringing out new content for you guys, and I appreciate the support. All right, so let's get into it, guys. We got another dope review today. So without any further ado, let's get into the review today. Today we are going over a shoe that was a women exclusive, but I really wish it came in my size, but it only came up to a 10.5 in men. So today, guys, we're going over the women's Air Jordan 3 Laser Orange. The Air Jordan 3 came out in 1988 and was the first shoe designed by Tinker Hatfield for Michael Jordan. At the time, Michael Jordan's previous shoes were designed by Peter Moore, and those were the Air Jordan 1 and the Air Jordan 2. And while successful, Michael didn't really feel like those captured his personality. He wasn't quite happy. And actually, there's rumors that he was actually contemplating leaving Nike to a new company that Peter Moore was starting up. However, Tinker Hatfield, who was a young designer at the time, decided to take on the mantle of designing the Air Jordan 3. And one thing he wanted to do was accentuate the Jumpman logo. He felt Jordan was big enough on his own, a recognizable symbol, and he wanted the Jordan symbol to be up there with Nike or like a Mercedes-Benz, a very recognizable symbol. Thus why you don't see any Nike checks and swooshes on the shoe other than the heel, granted not this heel, but on the original 1988, and then there will be Nike on the insole and the outsole. But Tinker Hatfield had the vision of pretty much making the Jumpman an identifiable brand and symbol itself. Here we are 30 plus years later, and we have this women's exclusive Laser Orange. And I must say, these are fire, like absolutely fire. Jordan brand has done a really great job with the threes this year, maybe going up to this year in 2020. But one thing they've done is they've tried to correct the shape. Over time, the molds have changed and the shape hasn't been quite the same as we've recalled, but they've done a pretty good job of getting it back closer to the OG spec. One example being the lower elephant print on the toe box. We've seen other iterations where that elephant print is like super high, super thick for no apparent reason, but they've done a great job of streamlining it and making it much slimmer. And you know, a lot of people thought when they saw these were going to be like an ode to the Lakers or the Kobe threes, but this Laser Orange is really orange. It's like a pineapple orange almost. Like it can pass for gold, you know, it could even pass for like a dirty yellow, but it really is like a laser orange. And while you could customize these to be something like a Kobe 3, they look great on their own. So starting with the upper, we have this nice tumbled leather, and I must say it feels great. Like the leather on these are absolutely fire. It's plush, it's soft to the touch. And one thing they did different was they extended that tumbled leather all the way down to the midsole. Normally this is like that very plain, cheap, smooth leather that they put right here on the vamp or the mudguard, but this tumbled leather extends all the way around the shoe. Man, just feeling this ankle collar padding, it feels good. One thing that is relatively new that they've been doing on new versions, the tongue is very thin, and they also roll the inside color underneath the tongue, so you can't see that color peeking up over the tongue that you can see in some of the older models. All right, you got your hits of laser orange on the eyelids. You got your, this is an interesting material. I guess it's like a plastic right here on these little eye stays right here. I guess it's a plastic, but it feels a little different. It almost, and it sounds different too. That's interesting. Okay, you got the Jumpman on the back on the heel. You got this laser orange on the midsole. One of the first shoes ever that had the visible air units. Definitely the first Jordan with the visible air. And on the bottom, you've got a combination of tech gray, laser orange, and white. Get a look at that laser orange Jordan hang tag. On the insole, we've got a laser orange insole with a white Jumpman. These are fire, absolutely fire. They really remind me of the UNC 3s that came out earlier this year. And this was really the shoe that really was the last release before COVID-19 hit. So while this was a tough release to get, every shoe after that has been a tough challenge on its own due to shipment, availability, internet issues, store retailers being open, looting. It's been so many factors going on that's taking place this year that has hindered people's ability to get shoes. And really, this shoe was the last of the Mohicans before things really got crazy. The UNC 3 is also a very, very slept on shoe. The materials on this are just as well as this one. This one feels a little thicker, maybe because it's a smaller size. But going back to my size 13, the leather is great on this. Man, like, you know, matter of fact, yeah, the same tumble leather somewhat kind of comes down to the midsole on this one too. It's not quite as plush as up here, but it's, you know, they did try to make that kind of uniform. But yeah, these are nice, man. I really like these UNC 3s. Like, I haven't worn them yet, and they're actually starting to creep up in price. One thing that is different, obviously, is the tongue. On the player exclusive version was the UNC 3. Here we have an embroidered Jumpman, and then going back to the laser orange, we have the traditional stitch Jumpman on the tongue. But dope shoes, both of them, very dope shoes. Definitely must-haves if you're a Jordan 3 lover like I am. The Jordan 3 is, I would say, my fourth favorite silhouette. It used to be my third behind the Air Jordan 1 and Air Jordan 11, but really the Air Jordan 4 has leaped the 11 in my book. So Air Jordan 1, Air Jordan 4, Air Jordan 11, Air Jordan 3. All right, guys, I'm your host, J Rose. Thank you for checking out this video. Thank you for subscribing. Make sure you hit that like button. Put in the comments below. Let me know in the comments below which color you prefer, the UNC or the laser orange. And also let me know if you pick these up. All right, guys. Ghostflykickz, checking out. Be cool, be safe, take care. See you next time.